Well, here we go again. Any glue. Wow. Well, here we go again. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, almost up to the garbage cans over there. Here we are at the other house. My brother's house, actually. Oh, hey, look what I found. I found my Vampirella poster. I was getting tired of staring at the one on Gratu's door, and I knew I had one because I bought it about a year ago. It's not an original, but see? Vampirella. I'm going to take it out and I'm going to put it right over here on the mirror. And I'll show you in a minute here. Let me see if I can show you right there. I'm going to disappear for a second and then we'll see. Right there. See where I'm at? It's going to go right here. I'll be back in a moment. Let me start with this. What? Oh, greetings everybody. Yeah, fine, how do you do? How do you like all that snow again? Unbelievable. But it's there, so we'll have to deal with it again. It's just, you know, one thing on top of the other. It's all the snow right on top of all the other stuff that we already got. And my brother has to come in, so we're going to do it together. Got to do this house tomorrow. I finally got my snowblower back. So it's a good thing that I got that, and I'll be able to use that tomorrow to clear up over here where I live. And then I don't have to bring that with me to the other house. I got a 2-flat that I rent out. And he's going to meet me there, and we'll use his snow blower and then go to his 4-flat and do his. But, my goodness, you know, because he's up there in his age too. He's 79, and he's still shoveling the snow and cutting the lawn and everything. And he's even using a hand mower. Manual, yeah. Yeah, that's my family. My dad lived to be, I think, what was he, 90, almost 98. And my mom was almost 97, just almost 97, yeah. Oh, wait a minute, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I said a bad word, darn it. No, my dad was 97 and my ma was 96 when they passed away. That's, oh, goodness gracious. Oh, my eyes are itching me. There I go. Every time I turn to do a video, my eyes start to itch. Somebody must be talking about me. Oops, I ain't supposed to rub my eyes with my hands unless I got a mask on. And I forgot to put on my neck gaiter. Anyway, alright. What do I got here? Oh! That's I was just... Hello? I was just looking at this. This is a bag I found before we had all the snow. I was driving in through the alley of my other house, and I found all of this, this bag of, well, it wasn't in a bag, it was in a box, and I went through the box, and I saw all these toys in there, and the box was falling apart, so I put it in the bag that I had in the car. So, I noticed this right away, and that's why I stopped. Look at that. Star Wars. It's one of those fighters from Star Wars. This, I think, yeah, this is it. You can hang it on a wall. So let's see. If this was the wall, it would just be hanging there like that, like it's coming right out of the wall. But I don't know if it works or not. Let's open up the battery compartment because there's no batteries in there. Oh shit, I don't have a screwdriver in here, do I? Wait. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Let's see here. I'm gonna open this thing up and... Oh, you know what? I don't even know if I got batteries here. I think I... Oh, there's batteries in here. How about that? Well, they must not work, though. Or does it work? How does it work? I have no idea. Oh, right here. I thought that I didn't think there were batteries in here. Now these batteries must be no good. Even though it says expires 2025. Maybe that's why they threw it out. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Look at this. I got a pack. And just what I need, 3 batteries. I got a 3-pack, 3 batteries. These are cheap batteries. No, I got them at Dollar Tree, you know, for low drain items, you know, like little lights and Christmas ornaments and things like that. Let's see if it works. If these don't work, then I think it must be kaput. Wait a minute. Oh, it lights up. Oh, that's what it... I thought it made noise or something. got a light here, here, and here, and here. That's what that is. I thought it made noise. Oh, shoot. What a jip. Just kidding, man. I got this for free. Alright, it works. How about that? Somebody probably thought it was broke. Didn't even bother to check the batteries. This is so cool, isn't it? I mean, I've had this for several months, so... And when I got them home, I washed them and stuff like that. You know, with a one of those disinfectant towels, bleach from Clorox. Let's see what else I got in there. Oh, you never know what you find when you driving through the alley to go to your garage. This little toy. How could somebody throw this stuff out? I cleaned everything, you know, because I was afraid maybe they threw it out because they had rats. Who knows? Or even bed bugs. So I made sure it was all cleaned in my sink. I didn't clean this in the sink, but it got it's battery operated. But these I cleaned in the sink, and then I disinfected them. And look at this. One of these, I don't know, a transformer type of thing. I don't. Transformer type of. Yeah, it's got. It looks like a forklift over here, and then it has. It can be a car. I don't know how to do it though. I don't want to break anything. So, but anyway, that's pretty cool. I feel sorry for the kid that whose mom threw all this out. There's another little toy truck. It's one of those digger things. Oh, you notice? You can looks like you can put something in here like clay or some kind of maybe putty or Play-Doh, and then you can mold it, you know. See? You got a mold. What else did I do? Oh, look at here. This is a die-cast metal truck. Oop. And then this, I don't know, I guess this goes here. Well, I don't know what that is. They probably use this as the hook, safety, paper clip. But the hook is still on there. You don't even need the paper clip. I don't know. That's kind of cool. Die-cast metal. I collect die-cast metal. Here's another one of those transformer type of deals. Yes. Another car. What is this? My little. I don't know what this is here. The truck got no windows. Can't be driving around like that. You'll get a ticket. And there was a box just sitting right on top of the garbage can. And I saw that thing sticking out. There's another Transformer type of deal. Kind of cool. All this stuff. What else? Oh, I forgot I had this in there. This is kind of neat. The Boy Wonder. People, what's wrong? This is the last thing. Thor. Well, it's going to be cool. I wonder why people throw these things out. My ma wouldn't have done that. My ma, she kept a lot of my stuff, and I got it when I was older again. And I saved it then. But some of my old stuff that I had, when it broke and got thrown out, the toys, nobody has all their toys, when they were a kid. But I was lucky that my parents, saved a lot of this stuff. I just wish that all my comics were saved and my baseball cards, but that was my own fault with the baseball cards. I let it get out of hand. I had I don't know, it must have been 1,000 of them, 800. I went at the last count, and they were all over the place. I was throwing around, making these buildings that would fall down in the cards. She'd find them here and find them there, and I don't know. I wasn't that big into baseball anyway. Oh, and as you also saw in the clip, I got my Vampirella poster up. Let me just move this carefully around. You see? This is Vampy. Vampirella. That's her name, Vampirella. She's an Irish vampire. As I said in the last video, I was always getting tired of looking. Now my camera's all messed up. Let me see here. Yeah, it's better. Hard to work with these damn things sometimes. I was getting tired of looking at Gratu's Vampirella poster on his door, and I decided to start looking for my own. I had one that I got from Dynamite about a year ago, and I knew it was around here somewhere. I had to look through all my movie posters. I have pretty close to 500 movie posters. Most of them original, but not all of them. And this, of course, is a reproduction. That's not an original. But yeah, you never know what you find in the alley. Oh, let me have, this is getting back to my other coffee again. That's what I'm drinking here. The Mocha Mint. I still got about 3 of these packages. They were limited editions at Aldi's. And you always get twice as nice at almost half the price. This was really good coffee too. So you won't get it no more there now. Maybe next year around Christmas again, but so looky what I found. This is an all beat up copy of a Canadian comic, Grand Slam Aces, from December 1945. I'm going to take it out of here because it's really beat up. It's probably only I don't know, $5 comic, $10 comic. I don't, It's nothing. Oh, but this is nice though. The back. Look at that. Is that poster worthy? Even with that damage? You tell me. I think it would be, because this might even have a nice special effect. Well read. He's promoting Mechanics Illustrated. How do you like that? Stop where you are. 1945. Let's open this. What? On the first page, what do we have? The Captain Marvel Club. Huh. This is a Canadian comic. And, wow. What an offer. For Fawcett Comics. I don't know what their relationship was with this company, if any. Well, there must have been some kind of relationship, but this is published by Anglo-American Publication. Anglo-American Publications. And some interesting artwork. It's not bad artwork. And I have no idea if these are reprint stories or if these are original stories. But the artwork isn't bad here. Pretty nice, as a matter of fact, if you ask me. And I know you didn't ask me. And I don't know, but the work here kind of looks familiar, and I can't place it. See that artwork? It looks so familiar that I almost feel that I know who the artist is. I just can't remember. But at any rate, that was one story. Here's another story. Oh, this one's nice. This one's very nice. This is kind of a science fiction story. Look, it looks like be on the order of the movie serials of the 1930s, early 40s. Flash Gordon. Buck Rogers. That's kind of neat. Let's see, what else we go? Oh, it's called The Crusaders. I guess that must have been a series. The Crusaders. And then, let's see, we got the first story, which is which is which? You can open up, for God's sakes. Oh, for goodness gracious. Okay, somebody do. I can't believe it. I can't get the pages apart. There they go. Dr. Dustin. So anyway, that's pretty nice right there. Uh, 1945, number 49. And I'll have a comic tip for you guys, and maybe in the next video, because I got that series going. Comic tips and ideas ever since the beginning. I haven't had that many of them up. I'll put this back in here. Right. Oh, in the last video, I showed you that package I got that was all bent to hell and it was a $100 comic. He gave me 25% off, and then I pressed it, and it came out. This is the comic. I was going to show it to you, and then I got sidetracked and completely forgot. I had a gosh darn Joe Biden moment. I had a brain fart, is what it was. Purple Claw, #1. This is from 1953. January 1953. And I don't think we know who did the cover. I had a check with the Grand Comics database, and they think it could be Ken Brown, but nobody knows for sure that I know of. So if anybody has information on who might have done this cover art, let me know. And see, it was bent all up here, and there's still a little bit that was probably there to begin with. But see that? It's a little bit, but it was really bad. And I didn't have, I pressed it out with an iron, because I don't have a regular press, you know. So, because I just didn't buy it. Now my camera won't focus, god damn it. There it goes. I had to blink my eyes. Then I got this on eBay as part of a 4-issue deal. Then he threw this in. This is Hollywood Secrets. This is #1 from 1949. Romance title. Came out about a couple of years after Jack Kirby and Joe Simon came out with the first, what is generally considered the first romance comic, called Young Romances. That was in 1947, although there's some debate. Some people think that comic book that came out was called there's one that was romance novelettes or something, and then there was another one called My Date, which was not really a romance comic. My Date is more like a teen humor kind of thing, like Archie. I don't know how they can consider that, you know, in competition with Young Romances. My Date was, I wish I had a copy of some of those so I can show you, but they were more like teen humor, and there was dating, you know, the problems with teenage dating, and the pearls of being a teenager, and comedic stuff. It was not really romance at all. Not a true romance comic. My Date. But I love this cover. And it's #1. It's got some, you know, stuff going on with it, but and I had to put tape up here, some archival tape, because it was off the staple and I didn't want it to get worse. And no, I don't know who did the damn cover. I have no idea. The seller threw this in for free. Got a little water stain up here, as you can see. This is #13 from 1955. Got a, was it a date stamp right there. And I bought this. This is #2 from 1955 by Key Publications. And it's more of, I don't know if it's a suspense, but it's more of a kind of mystery drama stories. And which doesn't really appeal to me that much, those kind of stories, drama stories, but it does have a very nice cover. And again, I don't know who did the cover on this. There's a interior art by that guy Sal Trapani. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but they have, I think the last, well, I think there might be a couple of stories in there. I can't remember now by Richard Hughes or Eugene Hughes. But it's just a nice cover. And this is a one I never heard of. This is also number 1 from 1955. And it's called Climax. Suspense and mystery intrigue. But you have to look at the comic this way. And she worth having a climax? She's stealing these jewels. This is the climatic scene, the climax that she's having, stealing the jewel from the statue. And this is how you're supposed to look at it. Isn't that weird? Number 1 from 1955. In this one, the whole cost of these books cost me $80. Except for that one that I just showed you, Purple Claw, that cost me $100. And well, no, he gave me 25. It cost 75 because he took 25% off. This was a great deal. Charlton Publications. This is number 16 from 1954. The Thing. Dick Ayers did some interior stories here. I think he did the lead story in here. And the cover, I don't know. I did a little bit of research trying to find out who might have done the cover, but I didn't do any deep research, so I don't really know if we have any good information on that. But I just love that great horror cover. Look at that. So this and this and this and this and this. Oh, yes. This also. I had found this on eBay with another group from the same seller, and I decided not. I was going to bid on it, and I asked him I sent him a message to ask him what he wanted for this one with the other ones, and it was a little bit too much, so I didn't bother with it. And then he sent it to me anyway, so I got it. All this for $80. All these books for $80. It's not bad. And of course, this was the most expensive one. So, let's see, what would that come out to? 40, 50, 60. Not bad, 30, 60. Less than $15 a piece, But, so, that's kind of nice to have these. And as I mentioned in the last video when I was talking about Lorna Doom, Giant Spider Invasion, Barbara Hale, who played the secretary on Perry Mason, she starred in this movie. as I mentioned, and it's really a bad movie. I mainly got it because it's got a terrific cover art, and you got Alan Hale right here, no relation to Barbara Hale, and it's got all these extras in it too. You know, oops! Oh, for Christ's sake! I can't believe that just happened to me. There's a musical version of the Spider Invasion, and then two DVDs. And let me pause. And this is what just fell. The other DVD. I can't believe that it landed this way. Thank goodness it didn't get ruined over here. The main reason for buying it, though, partly because of the cover art, and I got this musical, which I never saw. I want to see that musical version of it. So it was this comic book insert too, and I was able to get this. They gave these away free when the movie came out back in the 70s. Was it 77 or something like that? Let me see if I can take a look. See here. I can't read it. I don't know. It's really small, but it had to be mid 70s, and they would they were passing out these comics, except they were like big. I mean, they were like 11 by like the picture frame, 11 by 14, something like that. 11 by 14, maybe even a little bit bigger than that, and you can't find those things anywhere. And then when they came out with this, they included a miniature version of that original comic book that they were giving out in the movie theaters. So I'm just, happy to have this. This would make a really cool poster. Nice poster scene. Look at that. Oh, it's got the, it even has the stuff back here, look. It's got the credits. Barbara Hale, Alan Hale, Robert Easton. And in the movie, there was only one spider. And it was so cheesy. It was so obviously a fake. It was kind of pathetic, but sometimes they're fun to watch because they are so pathetic. And especially the B movies of the 1950s, the early 60s. They can be hilarious, That's that. Oh, one more thing. Before I close this video out, because I gotta do some shoveling back there again, so I can open my door. Keep my door from. If I don't do it, I won't be able to open the door. This I picked up. I paid $14 for it, and it's not bad at all. I like collecting the pulps. This is a great cover, and of course it's hard to find these in any kind of really good condition. They're so beat up because they were meant to be just thrown out. Comic books, I think, were more collected. Even in the early days, kids collected them more. But these books, nobody collected them. They just threw them out. Well, obviously somebody had to store them and keep them, or else they wouldn't be around. But it wasn't a regular thing that people collected. what's interesting about these books, about these pulps, I find very interesting are the ads. Look at this. Wanted 1,000 men and women prepare you for a lifetime government job. Yeah, I'm sure. See if I can find an interesting ad here. I don't know. They always had a lot of advertisements in these for teeth, false teeth, and because people at that time didn't take care of their teeth. And it's got an ad in there for thrilling comics, exciting comics. Always a lot of ads for problems with your mouth. Look at that, stops pyorrhea and trench mouth. Oops, wrong way. Asthma, liver medicine, because I guess a lot of people were drinking heavy. And it's got a beat up in the back there. Startling stories. Let's see here. What else? Is there anything else I can show you in here? Some of the illustrations are pretty nice. 1,000,000 Years to Conquer. Oh, here's a lot of ads. I didn't even know there were this many ads in here. Let me show you just here. Just bear with me here, folks. What does that say? Oh. Look at that. False teeth again. By mail. And some of these had feminine hygiene ads for these belts that you would wear and reuse, wash and reuse. And which reminds me of those pretty insulting ads of the 70s and stuff like that for tampons. I mean, in magazines. I'm not talking about commercials now, but I remember one ad for a feminine hygiene product, tampon, that had it was in I forgot what magazine it was in. They showed what was obviously a woman. They didn't show her her face or her upper part of her body. They just showed she was wearing a skirt and she had sexy legs, and there was a fish line with a fish on the end of it hanging there between her legs. I mean, that was pretty bad. You wouldn't get away with something like that today. And I could never figure out why would they be so intense as to create an ad like that. I mean, that's so insulting, and it's like they were trying to shock the women or something. I don't know. Just crazy. And look at this, The Man Who Evolved. Edmund Hamilton, Hall of Fame novelist. It's my brain! It's my brain! Look at the size of it. I know this guy. This guy collects ads, magazine ads, newspaper ads, historical ads, and commercials. On film, he collects commercials, and he transfers them onto film. I don't know why he does that, but and vice versa. It's just something he likes to do. He has a lot of ads, ads from papers and magazines that are unusual and just weird stuff that you never thought somebody would even publish. There was one ad in there, I think this was a commercial back in the early 70s. It was another feminine product thing where there was this he was showing it to me once, years ago. And I kind of remembered it. From TV, where this woman is swimming in a pool. You can see her going into the pool, and then she comes out of it, the next scene, and the whole pool is totally dry and empty. And it turns out to be a commercial for a absorbent towel. I forget what brand it was, but that was another weird one. I don't know, man. Anyway, it's just so weird. They don't do that for guys. Well, there are some guys that has periods all the time. Hey, that's another thing for a different video. I don't know. Shit, let me see. I don't want to. I thought there was something else. Matter of fact, I knew there was something else. Crap. Oh, yeah, I know what it was. Where is that? Shit. I don't have it here. Some of Fighting Indians, my. Oh, I think I know where it is. Hold on. Ow. Stupid. Hey, my prop box. Okay, speaking of Vampirella, this kind of reminded me of what I wanted to show you. This is, I buy these from Warrant. They started publishing their own magazine, kind of a Vampirella takeoff. This was the first issue. I think I probably showed you this, but Vampiress Carmilla, and instead of using Warren, they're using the name, they're calling themselves Warrant Publishing. But this is the first issue. It's kind of, I think the comic Crypto Castle Hills did a, maybe a review on this, if I'm not mistaken. The paper is really flimsy, kind of cheap paper, but you can't complain because the price is only $5.95, and the artwork's pretty decent. And I don't know what arrangement they have with whoever owns the rights to Warren, but they put out Creeps. Like Warren used to put out Creepy. It's pretty nice artwork. I haven't been able to get a chance to read any of these, but so that's number 1. And I buy 10 of them because I get a discount, and then you get a poster with it. I don't know what happened to the poster in this one. I think I must have put it someplace. Maybe I framed it already. And then this is number 2, which I just got. That's what I wanted to show you. Show you what number 2 is. Number 2. Oh, I'm gonna love reading these stories. I can't wait. Maybe tonight I'll start reading them. What I like about the magazine is that uses different art styles by the artists. And it's kind of nice to see that. Reminds me of the experimentation that Steve Ditko used to do for Warren. A lot of ink on that one. So, still $5.95 there. Number 3 is coming out pretty soon. Oh, here. I want to show you. I have the poster for this one, but it came. It didn't come in this. This was the tube for my Vampirella poster, but I put the poster from that box into there because they sent it, and it got crushed. Look at all the ripples in there. See that? Here you can see it really well. But that's the poster to number 2. I don't know what I did to the poster to number 1, but I don't have a heat press, so I can't. There's no way you can use an iron on this. You use a clothes iron on the edges of the comic, on the spine and stuff to try to take out creases and things like that. But wouldn't be good if you're trying to press a whole book. You can't do that. You won't get away with it. You might even ruin the comic. But they're good for edge work, the clothes irons. Well, there you have it, folks. That's what I got here today, and tomorrow I meet my brother, and we're expecting. We already got about right now about 8 inches in this neighborhood here. It varies throughout the city, but right by us, I already cleared out about 8 inches, and we're supposed to get 8 more inches on top of that tonight. So I'll see how it looks tomorrow. Anyway, so that's about it right now. And thanks for watching. And live long, be well. See you next time.